and I have stayed in that posture. But now we have another troubling situation in Pennsylvania, and you should know it because it's not being reported in the corporate media, but this is troubling. Okay, so Republican David McCormick defeated Democratic incumbent Bob Casey by just 17,000 votes for the Senate. Okay, about 7 million people voted in that race. 17,000 separates them. So now there's a recount. But in Philadelphia and Bucks County, two places dominated by Democrats, the vote counters are breaking the law because they are taking mail-in ballots and legitimizing them with no signatures or dates. That is illegal in Pennsylvania. But they are doing it anyway. Roll the tape.
Not going to second that, mostly because I think we all know that precedent by a court doesn't matter anymore in this country, and people violate laws anytime they want. So for me, if I violate this law, it's because I want a court to pay attention to it.
I would have her arrested. If I were Governor Shapiro, I'd arrest that woman. Her name is Diane Ellis Marsiglia, and she is the Bucks County Commissioner on the Board of Commissioners. I have her arrested because she's admitting that she's doing it. So the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania has a Supreme Court, as all states do. Supreme Court rules 4-3 that you can't count votes that don't conform to the law. Well, what about the 3 who dissented in Pennsylvania? What are you saying? That law doesn't matter? Doesn't count? What are you doing? It was 4-3. Now, the votes are not going to be counted. And Mr. McCormick will be the next senator from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. But this is wrong, and it indicates a mindset that I believe was in place 4 years ago. Now, I'm not going to say there was fraud, massive fraud, in Pennsylvania. I am going to say what I've said before. Philadelphia is very suspect. It's a corrupt city. Across the board, corrupt. And Bucks County, just north of Philly, very affluent, wealthy place, seems to be just as corrupt. You got 2 population centers in that state of Pennsylvania that are corrupt. So if I'm Trump, I have the Federal Election Commission. They're going to be very busy if I were president. Absolutely go into Philadelphia and Bucks County, not just this year, but 4 years ago. Because this is wrong. This is just flat out